matters too much to me. Oh, she was too goddamn old for me. But all that really matters is that you're my girlfriend. And baby, that's all that matters to me. Oh babe, let me love you down. It's gonna be so nice. Let me love you down. It's gonna be so nice.
Right. Yeah, it's a big interview today. You know what I mean? We're going to be soaking up a lot of historical, information, when it comes to reggae music and, so icons that we are used to hearing until now. So, Lieutenant John?
All right, Rachabono, you are welcome to 98.9 Invicta FM.
Yes.
Right here from the northern side of Nigeria, West Africa. It is Invicta FM 98.9. And we are happy to have you both with us.
Yes, man.
And I'm happy to be with you too.
Thank you for having me.
Fantastic.
All right, we will start the show right about now, and I will let the man like Rasra to just kick off the ball.
Okay, so first question, going out to Auntie June Hayles, with Auntie Junie Star, all right? Now, you're a cousin to the legend Bob Marley. Can you explain to us the exact family connection, and what is your current relationship with your cousins, Ziggy, Steven, and, the whole Marley clan? You know what, let's start off, since we have a better connection with Auntie June Isaacs, let's kick it off with her then.
Okay, now, let's start with Auntie Isaacs.
Yep.
You personally manage Gregory Isaac and travel extensively with him. How did you manage the personal and the business relationship with someone who had such a huge personality?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Drew.
Yeah.
And that's one of the hardest tasks I've ever done.
Yeah.
Managing Gregory and being his personal assistant.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who knows Gregory, or if you speak to any other manager, Gregory's more than an handful. And so I could only manage to do that 1 year. And then I leave the management and continue to be his personal assistant.
Okay. All right, nice. I actually had the personal opportunity to see Gregory Isaac on the stage once in London. It was at the Brixton Academy. And what amazed me the most was, firstly, I have to say that Gregory Isaac is a star's star. Because what amazed me the most that day was the amount of other stars who came out to that show to watch Gregory Isaac on stage. Was just totally mind-blowing. Because these are people who usually will kind of pay to go and watch and perform on stage. And because Gregory Isaac was in town, we were seeing, in the crowd with them, seeing all of that for free. I mean, everybody, every can I say, relevant reggae artist, in the UK, right, was at that show. It was totally amazing. It was mind-blowing for me. You know what I mean?
Yes, because apart from his voice, he has a unique style.
Yes.
I mean, he's a trendsetter at the same time. And then he's dubbed Mr. Cool. He will croon you right across the stage and back in a few steps.
Exactly.
I mean, he's really a lover's man.
Yes, exactly.
So most of his fans are really ladies.
Fantastic. All right, so let me just ask this. Now, after Gregory Isaac's transition in 2010, how important was it for you to set up the Gregory Isaac Foundation to keep the legacy alive?
You know, it was very important because after Gregory passed, we found out that he was privately supporting some schools, mainly basic schools.
Okay.
That are between preschool and kindergarten, that age. I mean, very love children. A child can lead him anywhere in those kids. And so when he passed, going through his checkbooks and things like that, we found evidence of him supporting homes and basic schools.
Amazing.
And so on that trend, I sat and I thought about it, and I said, on that basis, I would love to start a foundation in his honor to continue supporting those charities that he started.
Yes, I.
He was such a private person, hardly anyone knew, you know. It's
Wow.
Yeah. So I said, let me get this public. And so I contacted these schools and they said yes, we used to support them. And so we continued. I chose some members carefully, persons that had worked with him already, etc., family member. And we found the Gregory Isaacs Foundation, and that was a year after he passed.
Oh wow!
We launched on his birthday.
So how has it been so far? You know what I mean? Keeping up, you know, with the foundation and that. You know what I mean? What kind of level of support from, you know, can I say maybe the private or the corporate? You know what I mean?
Wow.
Are you
Support is good. Support is good. I mean, everybody loves Gregory. And when we kicked off the first charitable function, which was, we started out with a hat affair, H-A-T, hat affair.
Okay.
Because, you know, Gregory is a hat man.
Yes.
So we started out with a hat affair where we had patrons donating school supplies, food, clothing, etc. So well supported. Art, I had to turn back artists.
Wow.
But we continued like that for a couple of years during his birthday. But then we had a problem with his birthday clashing with Sumfest.
Okay.
And so we decided to change that tribute show to February.
Oh.
So, you know, Gregory, he's a lover's rock man.
Yes.
He had an album named Red Rose for Gregory.
All right.
There is Reggae Month. It's the month when our king of reggae, Bob Marley, and our prince of reggae, Dennis Brown.
Of course.
Birthday. And so we put him in that month. It's also Black History Month.
Yes,
and
exactly.
have a nice tribute for him on Valentine's Day, which is well supported.
Okay, so this is the red roses for Gregory event.
Right.
All right.
Right.
All right.
And we try, each time we try to bring in a foreign act, you know, because it's mixing the R&B with the lovers rock to make it a real lovers night on Valentine's.
Yes.
And everyone comes out in their red and white, well supported.
Fantastic. I actually noticed.
So, I was going to tell you that in addition to that, parts proceeds of this Red Rose now, we we brought in the Patricia House.
All right.
Drug Rehabilitation Center, because, you know, Gregory had his challenges and all of that. So we wanted to be a part of that, helping others who have those challenges.
Of course.
And so we supported that. And also we had his first alma mater, which is his St. Barnabas Primary, which is in downtown Kingston.
All right.
Also support them as well.
Okay, now I read that the cool ruler was a man who believed so much in philanthropy, and you continue the legacy of the man to keep his practice. What are some of the charity that you started by Gregory Isaac, and how important was it for you to maintain them?
As I said before, it was very important because even when Gregory passed a couple of years, everybody, the word was, he's so generous. He helped me with this. He's always giving. And so that's why I try to maintain that as well.
Fantastic.
So because of his giving, why we still continue to give.
All right.
Fantastic. Now I noticed in some of the flyers for the Red Rose for Gregory, you know what I mean, I see that, you know, as you mentioned just now, you know, you try to fuse, you know what I mean, the reggae with, you know, some of that I guess kind of old school, you know what I mean, R&B, right? How important did you feel that you know, that was necessary to kind of get the right, you know what I mean, sort of turnout, you know what I mean, for the event?
Okay. We have strong members in the foundation with musical backgrounds.
All right.
So we choose our artists wisely. We try to find who will go to enhance who, and what will enhance what. And we try to bring in as well new acts.
All right.
You know, Gregory used to do that a lot. He used to help.
Exactly.
New acts and you know, new talent. So I try to maintain that as well.
All right.
And so it was very important to fuse two, because music is a universal language.
Definitely.
And I mean, what you say is what matters. What's in the lyrics is what matters.
Most definitely.
And so, you know, Red Rose is very successful because of the choice of acts yearly.
Can you give us some you know what I mean, names of you know what I mean, a couple of acts that's outside of the reggae genre, you know, outside of the lovers rock genre? Can you give us the names of, name a couple of the
Sure.
like R&B
Sure.
that you know what I mean?
Sure. We started out with 2017 with Atlantic Star.
All right. Fantastic.
Yes, 2018 we had Kelly Price.
Nice. Very nice.
2019 we had Peebo Bryson and Regina Bell. And last year we were the only major show before the pandemic. We had Third World. Sorry, we can call Third World International, and Denise Williams.
All right. Great. Now, how was the you know what I mean, I'm certain is an obvious, you know what I mean, answer, but how was the pandemic, you know what I mean, affected, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, the sort of progression of things? Have you felt the need to kind of go virtual the way everyone is doing, or you just decide to kind of just take a break or something?
And the pandemic is good and it's bad.
Yes.
The pandemic has taught us a new way of life. You know, it has taught us it has given us a different direction in living. That you're home with your family, you bond. It's, you know, sometimes because of work and other things, you're there and everywhere. But it brings an opportunity.
Yes.
Where it shows you that you can stay home and still plan and execute. You know?
Definitely.
And some of us, although we like to be on the move, we are home. Less pollution in the air. We have to park our car. It's a new way of protecting our environment as well. It makes us more conscious of our environment, which is overused more time. Our beaches now resting, and so on. You know, I mean, we get a chance to really think of new ways of survival as well.
Yes,
for real.
It's good for me. Apart from the illness itself, it's good for me. I get to stay home. I get to garden, things that I, you know, would not do on a normal day. I'm gardening, I'm cooking, and I'm playing some music, and I'm here with my family.
That's great. That's great. All right, what we're gonna do now? Let's try and see if we can patch into Auntie Junie Star. Auntie Junie, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All right, fantastic. Now, John.
Okay, now let's start by asking you this question. We'll like to just know how you have the opportunity to oversee the production of many of classic records, including several of Robert Nesta Marley's Catch a Fire, Survivor, Exodus, etc., while working at the Addis Art Record Manufacturing Company. What kind of pressure was on you when overseeing production of a hit album like that?
There was no pressure on me, I was in charge of the vinyl. That is the material that pressed the records, the labels. I would go to the press operators. We have a big factory. We have about 45 presses, and we have like about 6 album presses. And I would go and give the press operators the labels to press the records. And if I give like one operator tire to press, and you are doing 100, this one is doing Uprising, doing 200, the other one is the amount that they are doing. When the records is finished, they will have to show me, if when I checked off the records at the end of the day, and they don't give me the amount of records that I give them the labels, they have to show me the bad ones. Then I would know that these records were spoiled ones. But there was no pressure, because you know who Bob Marley is. He cannot be duplicated. So anything that comes from his mouth is a sure hit. So I was not pressured by no one. Because no legend, we couldn't take legend off the press. We couldn't take confrontation off the press. It's like as the customers were lined up on Orange Street while we pressing those records to just hit Negril, Montego Bay Center, and they come from all walks of life. And there was no pressure than putting the product out there and to get these customers, getting them in their shop for the demand that was out there for all Bob Marley products. Up to today, it is the hottest thing on the market.
Jano. All right, Auntie, now you're a cousin, to Bob Marley. Can you explain to us, in a little bit of detail, the exact family connection, and what is your current relationship, with your cousins, Ziggy, Stephen, and the whole of the Marley clan?
Okay, I'm related to Bob as a cousin. My grandmother and Miss Booker is 2 sisters. My grandmother and Miss Booker is 2 sisters. Nice. So that is my relation. When it comes to me and my family, not even COVID-19 can come between us. So when we buck up is a different thing. And I can tell you that my relationship with them over the years is the same thing from the day I started working at Tough Gang in 1981 as a switchboard operator. Is the same today. Nice. We are just like that, one big happy royal family. And as my cousin Bob Marley said, them I got tired for see with face. I just see him so it things here. You understand?
Yes.
But me and Steve, Damien and Kimani and the whole Marley clan, we are just one big happy family.
That's what's up. Now your experience, at when I was reading your profile, your experience at working at Tough Gang, really kind of gave you a lot of exposure, and opportuned you to be able to set up your own label, right? Junie Star, right? In I believe 1983. Now was that a trend at the time to see women involved in production? Owning their own labels, or was that were you just Junie Star as as we know?
Well, when I came on the scene, I must congratulate my family, the Marleys, for the opportunity that Mrs. Marley, when it comes to Rita Marley, there is nothing to compare with she. So she is the one who gave me the opportunity of a job at Tough Gang. It was during my stint there that I get familiar with all the artists, the producers coming into the company to press their records, like Jack Scorpio, King Jammies, Penthouse, GG's, name it. All the Prince, Jazzgo, all of these producers were coming to Tough Gang to press their records. So sometimes you will find there's a big tree in front of my office, and you would think it's a studio session going on. Every day, artists come from all walks of life and come down there. So when I see that happening and being a tough gang, and I was in the record store, you know, I just decided that, you know what, since I'm here, these artists are calling out to me, say, Joni, why you not start some production? I then go to my cousin, which is my favorite cousin, Sidela Marley, and I said to her, see, I want to do some producing, you know. And she said, she didn't hesitate. She just said, cause if you want to do that, go ahead. So that was all, and I said it wouldn't stop me from working with the company, but I just want to do that for myself on the side. So I started the Juni Star label, and then I met my then husband, Dennis Star, and that my husband right now. So I met him, and Sidela employed him as the producer for the company, and we both were working together. So he has his label, Dennis Star, and I have my Juni Star label, which I show you some names that was on my label. And together, we produced over 75 albums to our credit.
Wow.
I produced the Wild Sanchez album. I produced the Sweetest Girl album with Sanchez. That has on all those hit songs like Lonely Wouldn't Leave Me Alone, Let Me Love You Down, a Wild Sanchez. All of those songs were produced by me and my then husband. So that really, after doing that, it just, the same artists that we are recording, it takes me now to start to go to travel the world, me and same June Isaacs. We used to go to New York every Thursday evening on a flight, Air Jamaica, that beautiful aircraft. We used to be on it like we own it like a car. So we used to go to New York to distribute record to VP, Moody's in the Bronx.
Wow.
Park Heights record, Witty. Big up Mr. Whitfield, Witty Henry. That has the Music Master label, because he's the one who used to send the transportation to pick up me and June at JFK and take us to the four corners of the state and the boroughs that we could go. At the same time, he provide accommodation for us. So I must say, big respect goes out to Witty. He hosts the Hot Mondays in Jamaica every Monday night. So people like, and then Sunday, we would go back to Jamaica. June would gone back to African Museum. I would gone to open the shop at Orange Street. We'll come off the plane at 2:30 in the morning, but by 8 o'clock, the doors at Addis Ababa open.
Ready for business.
So,
you
know,
ramping.
We were just like a work horse for the music. And then because we are carrying these artist product out of Jamaica, it get the artists them to be exposed. At that time, I started to manage Sanchez, Flower Girl, Daddy Lizard, Mikey Melody, Pliers, Red Dragon, he passed away, and Charlie Chaplin. Trust me, Lady G. Oh my God, it is too numerous to mention the artists that I have worked with and produced.
Okay, you have produced event in the four corners of the earth, to mention England, Wales, Africa, USA, across the Caribbean. How did you handle the production of all these different events, knowing fully that things are done differently everywhere?
Well, when me and June do shows in Cayman with Gregory and Professor Nuts and other artists, we have done a lot of shows in England. But when I have 6 sisters and 2 brothers living in England, and it was a lot of cousins and nieces. I know Bagger John, I know Dub Vendor Records, Green Sleeve has distributed my products, Jetstar Records. So anybody that I want to find who would be capable of putting our events together, these people would give us the contact for these people. They are on the ground, they live there, they know the right venues. So both me and June would go and have a meeting with them, and then from there, there's nothing changed, you know. We bring the artists, they provide the venues, they do the promotions. We always have sold out events.
Fantastic.
Okay, now
it wasn't hard. Sorry, I'm not going to cut it. It wasn't hard. Being Bob Marley's relative and Gregory's wife at the time,
Of course.
It was smooth sailing.
Definitely.
Okay, now, okay. Tell us, both of you now. Tell us about Cool June Entertainment. When did you come together? How long have you known each other? How long have you been doing business together? The company primary function. Both of you know.
Okay, well, I had Primetime Entertainment.
All right.
That was the company me and June used to have before we started Cool June Entertainment. So we were working with Primetime Entertainment before it turned into Cool June Entertainment. And June will elaborate on Cool June, how the name comes about and all of
that. I took the cool from the cool ruler.
Yeah.
And I'm June. And so came Cool June Entertainment.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So what's the primary function? What's the primary function of Cool June Entertainment?
Finding new talents.
All right.
And exposing them was one of our mandates.
Putting together
being able to promote worldwide, and Junie will elaborate because
we want to. The main goal for Cool June Entertainment right now, just like what we used to do in the past.
Yes.
We want to establish new acts. Like I'm looking at some in Nigeria, Kenya, and all over the place who has talent. We are going for artists with longevity. We do not want to know what is under people's clothes in your lyrics. We want something that the youths them nowadays can learn from. Something that is educating and inspiring. So those are the kind of artists that we want to sign to Cool June Entertainment.
Okay.
We still is gonna be doing a lot of events abroad after the COVID thing done and everybody touch road. That'll be a different thing. So that is really what we want to do. Bring new artists to Cool June Entertainment, sign them, and establish them, promote them, not only locally but internationally. And that's exactly what we are doing.
Fantastic. Now let me go to the JARIA key objectives number 5, which says, and I quote, to canvass and lobby international organizations, agencies, and foreign governments in collaborative efforts. Now, I want to take you, Auntie June Hayles, I want to take you back to 2006. This was in the Gambia. You know what I mean? There was an event called Gamjam.
The Roots Festival.
Or at the annual Roots Festival in the Gambia. Now, how can we create these kind of synergies, you know what I mean, in Nigeria? So
it can happen so easily.
Start to put on these events, you know what I mean, have your, you know what I mean, come over here, so with a bag of artists, you know what I mean, that can come here and, you know what I mean, share the stage with our artists over here as well, you know what I mean, and, you know what I mean, put on a good show. How can we do stuff like that?
Both me and June Isaacs were working with a lady by the name of Miss Clary Mende.
All right.
Who we had gotten invitation from the Minister of Tourism in Gambia. And we were invited to come and see what the Roots Festival was about.
Yeah.
So we went there before we started to work with them to see what it was like. And this is like thousands of people from all of the diaspora.
All right.
They just dive down on the Gambia. With the feeling that we got when we arrived, June can tell you, it was like we were some angels dropped from heaven. The guys, they like were, oh my God, you are from Jamaica, the reggae land. We welcome you. I only went to Gambia and found out that Sizzler's name was Kalanje, because I never know he was Kalanje until I go to Gambia. And they say, you know Sizzler Kalanje, Juni Star. I said, who is Sizzler? That's his name. They say, yes. And they say, you are now at the motherland and we welcome you. After we had that meeting and see what it was about, we come back to Jamaica, and then we were officially invited by Jammeh, who was the president of the Gambia, which they said was the youngest president in the world. And he sent his aircraft. He sent his aircraft to pick up me and an entourage of Andrew of 30 people. We took people from local government in Jamaica who went with us. We carry a band by the name of Quantize out of Negril. We bring Shalom, that guy who did the song Baby, I've Got News for You.
Yes.
He went with us. We carried Nicky Silk, and we carried Eddie Fitzroy, the late Eddie Fitzroy. And when we go on that aircraft, we were told that there was no class on it. No first, second, or last class. The whole plane belongs to us. I also carry the flagman that you see carry the flag with Damien.
Yes.
That's Donovan. We call him Ras Judah. Donovan, I send you some picture with him and some kids. Yeah. I carry Ras Judah with me. And when we go there, I'll tell you a little thing that happened. One night, the light went out in the Gambia. And Donovan, that's how he got the name Ras Judah.
Okay.
So he get a kete drum. You know what a kete drum is?
Yeah.
And he get a kete drum in the dark in the club, because they were keeping a party for us. And he get a kete drum and he started to knock. The light went out and he started to do Bob Marley's song, Rastaman Chant. You know that Bob Marley song, Rastaman Chant? Right. When he started to beat the drum, the light comes back. So the guys there just say, you name Ras Judah. And that's how we got the name Ras Judah.
Wow.
So we have no problem in working with you in Nigeria, because it's just you have to invite us. We will provide the artists and we can work in collaboration put any event you want to put together. But we have to make sure all the protocols are in place.
Definitely.
For accommodation for the artists and something that is easy to do, as long as we put all the necessary protocols in place, it can happen.
Of course. Okay. All right, cool.
As a JARIA board member, JARIA means Jamaica Reggae Industry Association.
Yes.
We look forward to work with any we look forward to work with any organization in any country.
Fantastic.
Worldwide. In the interest of the reggae music.
What cause is that?
And Nigeria is one of these countries that we'd like to explore and do and establish our music. Although it's there already. Music unites us all.
Definitely.
But it's very easier for you guys for us to work with you guys, because you have a big embassy here. And communication is easy. So we look forward to this in the future.
And I heard there's a flight from Nigeria straight to Jamaica now.
Direct flight.
Yes, I think that started about 2 or 3 months ago.
So it's not going to be hard to get the artists there. Yeah.
Exactly.
Starting tomorrow as early as possible. We're ready.
All right.
Anytime you call the shots, we are on the go.
All right, cool, man. We start putting in the work straight away, man.
Ball is in your court, Raw. The ball is in your court.
We know the management is tuning, listening in. So we'll probably be fixing up a meeting with them sometime soon to see how we can start to set things in motion.
Yeah, just get
straight away.
Not say nothing.
Okay. You have produced events for some high-profile personality, including the Prince of Wales and former British Prime Minister Tony Blair.
I have artists performed. I have artists that was under my management perform for them when they come to Jamaica.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and that's how I get to meet them. Yeah.
Fantastic. How do you handle when you're dealing with high profile personalities like that, how do you handle the protocol? You know what I mean?
Well, they know who you are. I'm a member of the Mali family. I'm from the royal family.
Yes,
so when they hear that lady wants to have a word or two with you, them can't back down. Can't back down. Have to talk to me. Have to talk to me. I mean, my name can't change.
All right. Now, with the amount of personal efforts that you both have put into, the reggae music business, how happy were you both in 2018 when UNESCO inscribed reggae music of Jamaica onto the intangible heritage list? And watching the Honorable Minister Olivia Babsy Grange address the committee, and of course hearing the legend Bob Marley's One Love, play in the background, in jubilation. What sense of joy I can imagine.
That is big. That is huge. Minister Grange has been doing a remarkable job in Jamaica in the entertainment industry, from what I stay here in the United States and see. Yes, and I must salute her. All I would like to see now is a venue. We need somewhere. The government of Jamaica need to look into themselves and see the talents that.
Okay, how does it feel when you are recognized for works you do? June Hayles, you receive an award at the Queen of Reggae Islands honorary ceremony in 2018. Yeah, plus. So
I was very elated. Yeah. And I was overjoyed. Yeah. I was in my elements. I was happy to get that award, because after all that I have done for over 30 years, and to see that, this lady who is the CEO, her name is Miss Laurel Nurse. She's the founder of the Kurik Awards, and she has been, doing this for I think the award is going about 4 or 5 years now. All right. And there's a lot of females who have contributed, not only me, but when I see that she could call me to say, June, we are going to award you for your works, I am more than happy. I'm thankful. I'm glad. And to know that my sister and business partner, June Isaac, is the one who they choose to give me the award. I cannot wait for the day to do same for her. But that was something that I every day I cherish it. It is so heavy. When I was carrying it from Jamaica, come through custom, they said, "What is that you have in your hand that you can?" I said, "It's not that thing you're looking for. It is my award that I just bringing up from Jamaica." Yes. And they look at it and they were saying, "Oh my God, this is beautiful." So I applaud Miss Laurel Nurse, and for all the people all the other awardees that were nominated and had gotten the award like me. I'm grateful for it, because my work was not gone in vain.
Fantastic. Now,
Okay.
So much things to say right now.
Yes. Right, let's talk to June Isaacs. Ra?
Yes.
Yeah, June Isaacs.
So Auntie June?
Auntie June Isaacs.
Yes, sir.
Now,
yes, Auntie.
Yeah.
How was it?
I'm here.
How was it? Firstly, I want to know, how many years is it that both of you have been sisterins? How many years is it that both of you have been sisterins now?
Make me talk.
Too much.
When I was working at Addisab Record Manufacturing, Bob Marley pressing plant in Orange Street, she had the African Museum record shop round by Chancery Lane.
Okay.
So she produces the Gregory Isaac song called Night Nurse. So she has to come to me for pressing. So when I saw this Rasta lady, not what you're seeing there now, there was this beautiful, cute Rasta woman with an anklet on her feet and the whole 9 yards and dropped up BMW, and she come into the pressing plot and say, can I get 1,000 nightmares to press? And then I was saying to her, oh, you look so beautiful, as you're looking like a queen. And then me and her became friends because the song reached #1. So, you know, it has to be on our press every day. And she would call, June, can I get some more records? I say, yes, you are first priority. So you have a #1 song. So what else you expect? So from that day until today, me and this girl you see on this phone never quarrel. We never quarrel. And this is over 30 years. And we never quarrel. We talk high to one another like, oh, you're telling me this, I'm not doing that, but that we never knock fists. And nobody can go between us. Nobody, no chain. Nothing can stop us. Nothing.
Okay, Auntie Isaacs, let's hear from you.
Auntie June Isaacs. What kind of feeling did you have when you presented, Auntie June Hayles with the award at, the Queens of Reggae Island Honorary Ceremony in 2018?
It was something that I was more than happy to do. We didn't tell her I was presenting, and so and so she was there shopping for dresses for us both to go to the awards, not knowing that I'm the one
who was going to be presenting.
Gonna walk up
Wow.
She only knew a day before. And so
that was awesome.
Wow.
I felt good. I felt proud. I know of her work. I know her contribution to this music of ours. And so I was elated to pass that award to her.
Fantastic. Now we are celebrating, Women's History Month, right? This March 2021, right? So we want to just just talk on some general knowledge questions about the works that women have kind of done globally. Now, very recently, right, a Nigerian lady goes by the name of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was recently appointed the Director General for the World Trade Organization. It's the first time in history, we have a woman, heading that organization. It's the first time in history we have an African, heading that organization. As proud African woman that you both are, right? How does that make you feel to see a strong, black woman, holding such a powerful position?
Top of the world. Top of the world. Proud. It's a proud feeling. You feel a sense of equality. As a woman, you versus the black woman, you feel top of the pack. Because I must mention that when Portia Simpson won that election as a woman in Jamaica, I mean, every woman, whatever party you was from, we became one. Knowing that a woman is at the top, a woman that is coming from a poor, humble beginning, be to top. And so we try. I celebrate with all the other ladies. I celebrate International Women's Day.
Yes, ma'am.
Because we feel a sense of freedom. We feel that we have come a far way.
Of course.
Once we belong to the home as a wife or to the bedroom as you know what. But no, we are up there and we are shining and we are doing well. And I must mention again our Minister of Culture, Entertainment, Gender and Sports. She's a female.
Yes.
And she's also coming from a humble beginning.
Yes.
And she's here shining the light for us to celebrate our international music internationally, or reggae music. Fantastic. She's here elevating every female in every field. And our runners, Shaliana, must big her up as well. It's a good feeling to know that you're a woman and you're up there rubbing shoulders with these women as, you know, someone that has been successful as well. Because I can say my story is a success story in the reggae industry. I feel like I'm up there with all of these ladies. So it's a very proud moment for me. And I do appreciate and celebrate International Women's Day.
Okay, let's hear from Mama Hayles. What's your take on?
Well, I applaud that beautiful black woman. I saw her when she holds her goggle and knock it on the desk.
Yes,
and I was saying to myself, there was a time when women are not recognized for their greatness. Exactly. And to see a black woman of that magnitude can reach such heights, I feel good with the color of my skin. Because me proud to be black. Black is my story. So when I look at people like Kamala Harris, because I'm living in the States, and Stacey Abrams and all these black women who really standing up, and many more, I feel great because I just wish that more women. Because when you look into most of these parliaments now, and I'm talking about women who are prime ministers and governors across the globe, because you have the Barbados prime minister is a woman. Of course. You understand? And even though I'm living in the States, but I'm still from Jamaica, so I applaud Portia Simpson because she still has done some great work. Definitely. You understand? Definitely. And I just wish and hope that some of the women who are not able, because they are in certain countries that don't give them that space, they don't have that freedom to really come out. So I hope their situation can change, because most men, including you, Rasra, and your accomplice right there, I want you to know that we can fly plane and we can make house. Right, man. We can go up on the top of a building. We can drive trailers. We can do anything that a man do, because we are the backbone of the nation. Of course. Without me, there would be no Ross Royce. A woman bring you upon earth. So say you have to salute her. You understand?
Okay, now, all right. How do you feel about the increased involvement of women in politics worldwide? In worldwide affairs, women are just there everywhere.
That's what I'm trying to say. You have women prime ministers, you have women governors, you have women in parliament, women who is doing a great deal of work, a great deal. Women is involved in, women is really showing the world that we are capable to go in any aspect or any area of whatever you put us to do. We have the capability. We have the brain. We are proud. We want to excel. We have evolved. We are not just baby mothers and wives and stay home and cook and wash clothes. We can do much more than that. So we are proud of ourselves to know that we can go out there and do anything
and represent.
Okay, Mama Isaac. Okay, how do you feel about women involvement in politics globally?
Press was racist towards her.
Globally,
yeah, man.
I feel very. I as I said before, I feel very good being a woman myself, and I mentioned Portia Simpson because even now almost 50% of our parliament are females, and we are so very proud of them. I mean, we are able to relate to them on a different level than men, and so we feel good.
Nice. Now, do you think it's a coincidence that some of the countries who have had, you know, in this present time that we're in with the global pandemic, do you think it's a coincidence that some of the countries that have had the best response record, you know what I mean, to the pandemic situation, you know what I mean, sort of being headed by women? Or do you think it's just a natural thing for women to kind of just do things maybe, can I say, differently and, you know, maybe better than, you know,
maybe it's a natural thing for women to do things naturally differently.
we have more compassion.
All right.
We listen more. We listen and we have more compassion, and we take time out to, you know, take care of what is supposed to be taken care of. I mean,
all right, fantastic.
You know, yeah.
Okay, yesterday was International Women's Day. What does this day mean to you, and why is Women History Month so important to celebrate?
The celebration of International Women's Day represents how far we have progressed. And recognizing our contribution to society in general.
You can see this.
As I said before, a while back, a woman's place was definitely in the kitchen. The bedroom. Today we are recognizing every area of life, every profession. Women has proven themselves to be equal at the top and still take care of your home, children, and domestic responsibility. You know?
Woman Hayles, what's your take on this?
Well, I am so happy to know that we are recognized again. Salute to all the women. I mean, I'm not gonna left out the man them still, you know, because you have some good man who stay home and look after the baby them and still cooking food till the wife them and the girls
like
and
me.
Them
Just like me.
So I still have to pick up the man them, because I just glad to know that we are recognized, because the Bible says, how can a woman stand the care cease to all the child she bear? And I just hope most of the man them out there, them know, so them for stop kill the woman them. And you know, one no woman. When the woman tell you say it's over, it's over. Go move on. She can go find somebody and you don't have to chop off her head. You don't have to kill her because you don't want nobody around here. You understand?
Of course.
You don't want nobody. So to know so we can be recognized on International Women's Day. I feel proud, because that means we are say something. We're good like that. We are goody. You know a new word out now. We are goody. So them recognize we. So me just love to see what go on when it comes to women right now, and trust me. Rasra, me can tell you, so between me and the lady that we are talk to, we have a bestie. Me just want you know, say Nigeria no good again. So if you hear me, it's like you just make me just put on my shoes and I'm just ready to fly.
Ready to roll. Ready to roll.
We're just ready to fly.
We're definitely going to make things happen.
Okay, so in a nutshell, we are assured that we making things happen here in Nigeria. You are ready to fly down. You're ready to fly down to Nigeria.
I will stop talking about what my cousin say. You have a tired to say with this. Understand? You have a tired to say with this, with no apology.
Okay.
Big up the Marley family.
Yeah,
big up the whole Marley family.
Of course.
Big up all of the entertainers, them when we work with, like Richie Stevens.
Yeah, man.
Them man, they can tell us, I'm start them career. Jamil, Javan, Sanchez, and the whole 9 yards. We can't name them too much. You understand? Beanie Man. Big up yourself, Beanie Man. Carrying a little undercard all over the whole of Jamaica. You fly from tips to everywhere.
That's
you understand? So now you can fly by day, pitch by night. Can't talk to me.
Yeah.
And me name what my name, and my name can't change. You understand? So I just want the world to know, say, look out at Nigeria. You see, when me drop on Nigeria, I want the petals them on my foot. You understand?
Now, when you drop on Nigeria,
Jimmy. I have a cousin named Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy Malcolm.
Yeah.
Me nah go talk the things them rasra. Me nah talk the things them. But me know say, me know say bigger than bigger. So when that time they come and roll out, you understand?
Yes, I.
Full entourage and things. So me just thank you for everything we want to do for we this evening and make people know say when I see where I go through, just love it, cause we pay with dues.
Yeah,
and we get we reward. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think we are not no newcomer, no new cool around here.
Yeah.
I used to talk to me about Brad, me can't chat.
Yeah.
I mean, I beg nobody nothing. You just talk up the things there. You understand?
Okay.
Just talk up the things
All right.
I know say nobody can do nothing.
I'm Hayles there, but
everything we are doing clean. We follow protocol and we do what is right in the sight of the Almighty.
Yeah.
And no weapon,
Right.
no weapon that farm against we go and prosper. So
yeah.
Go through. Just low goody to go through. Just low goody.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay. Before we go, we
yeah.
have quite a number of people, you know what I mean, tuned into this interview from
what?
Place. You know what I mean? I see my brethren from Ghana. Big up yourself, Michael, all the way from Ghana. My cousin GC from Florida. You know what I mean? I have my cousin also, Alicia, all the way from Manchester, Jamaica. We have Zelma Rust. We have.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
Big up yourself.
Brooklyn in the house.
You know what I mean? We have some Paulette folks.
Paulette is a real big woman. Because Paulette make me know you. Me wouldn't know your ass. Big up Paulette in England.
Phyllis Francis. You know what I mean?
Whoa, that's the real mama down in Maryland.
Okay. Does anyone have anything that you know what I mean? Anyone you know what I mean might want to kind of say a thing or two to you know what I mean? Either Sister June Hayles or you know what I mean? Sister June Isaacs. Raise up your hands so we can see you.
I'm here.
All right.
Okay.
Big up yourself,
yeah, my brother. Love from England. Hello, everyone.
How you doing?
I'm glad this happened. It's a long time. It's a long time coming.
Yes,
ma'am. It happened a long time, but when the time is right, everything happened.
Yes, I.
So I've been there, and I know what it's like, and I know how my brother worked, Rahim. Mm-hmm. So I know that he has things locked a certain way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And everything is straight up. So we don't play that side because I am half and half.
Paulette, I know. I know from when it
so
started.
anytime when you're ready, June, you know.
Paulette, you don't know. You don't know.
Well,
we know.
It is ready.
You don't know, Paulette. You don't know.
Nigeria is ready.
Of course.
Nigeria is ready.
Me and June is ready.
And I know you are ready too.
Yeah, we are ready.
Long time.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Phyllis Francis, you have something you want to say?
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
I just want to say
thank you
guys. Hi, Mama Judy. I am so happy that I got the chance to come on and to really listen to this. You know, as you said that it's International Women's Month, and I must give kudos to these two beautiful women because, you know, music itself, it's not an easy industry for females.
Of course.
Especially in Jamaica. And so to hear the magnificent work that these two women have really put in and their success story, it makes me smile, you know. And I just want to say congratulations on your award, Mama Juni. I didn't even know about the award. Can you just share that?
Yes, ma'am.
Well deserved. Continue to do the fantastic work, Mrs. Isaacs. I know you're in Jamaica and you're doing a wonderful job. I haven't had the opportunity yet to come to the Red Rose for Gregory.
We're going to come next year, like big and better.
Yes. And just to give kudos to all the women out there who are making it happen. And you know, some of them are still struggling and going through it, but still hold your ground, stand firm, and keep pushing forward.
Of course.
You know,
winners we name. We never quit.
There you go. And I'm ready. Whenever you're ready for Nigeria, I'm ready. I got my passport.
Darling, you are carrying me back with the water.
All right.
Anybody else have anything they want to say real quick?
I will go back to my Jario members and meeting.
All right.
And I will relate what has happened here.
Yeah.
That Nigeria needs
Is in the house.
us.
Yes.
2022.
And we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there.
2022, the biggest Nigerian festival ever.
Yeah.
Real.
For real.
We have the honor of having you have reggae acts there too. Come to Jamaica to perform. So
of course.
We'll be there.
Grace the stage with one of them at Red Rose for Gregory.
One of these days, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, blessings everyone. Blessings everyone.
Uncles.
How are you?
For cleaning the house.
Thank you.
Russ, how you doing today?
I just want to say thanks to Cool June, my good friend, and thanks to my cousin June Hayles for your contribution in the reggae music business. More blessings and prosperity.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zelly.
Thank you,
You're welcome. Welcome.
Okay, we have some chat. Rasra, can we just go through it before we are almost done?
Yes.
We have less than 9 minutes right about now before we round up the show.
Someone was asking how can link up the radio station.
Yeah.
So the website is www.invictafmng.com.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you come into the page, there will be a little block button that you can click
and
to play and
listen.
Yeah, just hear everything that's going on. The reggae show on the station runs every Tuesday and Thursday from 11 p.m. Nigerian time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern time, and it's a straight 5-hour show. So yeah, you know what I mean.
Good thing, right?
And we keep the thing up to date, you know what I mean, with the latest music and mix it up with some of the old school and just give it a nice feel still. You know what I mean.
Ross, excuse me. I want you big up Stampede for me.
All right. Stampede, big up yourself.
Yeah, I want you big up Stampede at the street chart guru that in Jamaica.
Okay. Stampede, big up yourself and the way you're there. You know what I mean? All the way from Nigeria.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah, Stampede there, so. Stampede, yeah, there, so. Yo, Stampede.
You need to unmute.
Okay.
Tell him to unmute.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, this is Al Jazeera.
Hey, Al Jazeera, how you doing, bro? All the way from Ghana.
Yeah, man, been there.
Nice one. You been tuned in, huh? How you feeling the vibes?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Yeah, with the ladies, I'm gonna talk some powerful ladies we have on the show today, man. Trust me. Wife. I mean, Bob Marley cousin. So you don't know, say, yo, power things, power moves. We're pulling here. Power moves, brethren.
A power come down when women are there, so.
So that means
this
brethren,
that's good.
This brethren of mine is a strong man on the radio in Ghana, same way. So you know what I mean? From Nigeria, definitely we're gonna be headed to Ghana to go do the thing same way. Let's see.
Long time.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
All right. At this point, Muma Hayles and Muma Isaacs, your last words before we run out of this musical session and this talking session. Your last words.
All I want to say, I would like to see the Jamaica government do something to help these upcoming talents and take them off the streets.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's a lot of talents in Jamaica and all they want is help. They just want help. We also need a venue, a proper venue to host reggae shows in Jamaica. We need that. And, just get work for the Prime Minister in Jamaica and Joelness. I'm PNP, but I call up on you still. To make your know, say, you feel do something about the crime down there and get some work, give the youth them when I have nothing to do. And just make the country the best country on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Jamaica the best. Nothing can test. When you come off a plane and open out your window and stretch, you just feel like you're there yard. So we just want you to know, say you must just make the country run right and make when we want to come back our yard, we can't come back and we don't have to fret to lock the door.
Of course.
And me just want to big up the whole of the people them down at Jamaica. Me love the whole of you know. All who hate me, to kudos. Me love you no same way and you can't stop me. You hear that?
Okay, Mama Isaac.
I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to both of you.
Thank you.
Your contribution to our music.
A long time me there with Ross Ryan, so I'm not today. I mean, I'm telling nothing else. A long time me in there.
Okay. Let's see.
By just playing our music or reggae music, you are helping to make our music more international. And big up to you guys and all of the disc jockey all over Africa. Yeah. I have some friends there in Zimbabwe listening to as well.
Okay, nice.
Big up and thank you for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being
one
with us.
One thing before we go.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't think that Ras is any, you know. He's half Jamaican too.
Yeah.
It show up on his forehead. It show up on his forehead.
Ras ain't no stranger.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All
But
right.
Ras, trust me, we need for as this over, we just start the link and just start to put the measures in place because we don't like hurry come up nothing. We like to have time to do what we have to do so that when we bring off whatever we're bringing off, it just come true, right? Understand? So time is of the essence. And me just love like how Jesus Christ love little children. You understand?
Okay.
Me are the comedian, you know. Me a comedian still. So that's why me behave like this. And you just see the other side of Juni other than when you see me in the nice dress and but me just down to earth. You understand?
Definitely.
I just need that and me can't change. You understand?
Okay, we'll be skanking to this beautiful tune from Naomi Coleman as we say bye-bye.
Oh, hey, baby, no, you never put up a fight, no. Paradise, just know me like we knew we never had to say your word, not your song. Silence, you never put up a fight, no. Paradise, just know me like we knew we never had to say your word, not your song. Silence, we're spending time on the regular. We'll pass the days when you just come up on my cellular. If I'm the book, then you're the editor. Cause you know we always bringing all the best in us. It's not a rushing, man. Even though you cuss me cause I stress you, I'm not noting, man. It's just a trusting, man. Doing life together, got each other, I'm not noting. You never put up a fight, no. You just know me like we knew we never had to say your word, not your song. Silence, baby, you never put up a fight, no. You just know me like we knew we never had to say your word, not your song. Silence, remember when you did that check for me, and buy me sweetie down a halfway tree. You said paradise plum, who you are run from. I give you my love, boy. He's not a rushing man. Even though you cuss me cause I stress you, I'm not noting, man. It's just a trusting man. Doing life together, got each other. You never put up a fight, no. You just know me like we knew we never had to say your word, not a sound. Silence, I don't wanna fight. You never put up a fight, no. I don't wanna fight. You just know me like we knew we never say your word, not a sound. Silence, telling you the truth, got nothing left for proof. And if you leave it up to me, you know we'll make it. I've opened up to you, oh boy, what can I do? I wanna know if it's true, woo, 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 woo. You never put up a fight, no. You just know me like we knew